What is this?
Maybach music.
I like this Maybach music. Sweet.
Sweet.
Niggas wanna see you lose when you're making moves. We bringing tools in any rooms, we tryna break the rules. Niggas is haters, they ain't goons, we tryna make a fool. I never thought I'd make fours before I made the news. Having a threesome with some bitches, it still ain't the muse. I pick and choose, put on my juices like I lit the fuse. I call the shots and all the killers be like, what's the move? 100 grand, you and your little man getting split in two. My life got way realer. Playing with the millions and it turned me to a made nigga. Anywhere in the cash is how I reacted when they play with it. Statements got retracted when niggas sweated cause we sprayed niggas. Mafioso, sipping low balls, jumping off the chopper to the yacht. Off the Gold Coast, we was sold choppers on the block, selling cocoa. Now we treating models like they thought, selling Soho. 30 million cash, do these niggas bad. They never thought I'd go this far just from a pen and pad. I see my dog kill my dog just to get a stash. He went up top, they banged him out, got that nigga slashed. Too much money and power, walk up in the spot, a bunch of steppers, we talking to chopper. Too much money and power,
hustling 24 hours.
Too much money and power, stumble to the pounds with a baddie to fuck in the shower. Too much money and power,
hustling 24 hours. I left a team of niggas in the red tape, digging through their pockets, left their shoes unlaced. Homicide on another case, mouth wide, gold teeth with a pale face. My niggas couldn't read, had impediments, but they never would leave any evidence. Your mother still in pain, it been a few days, but you know this always came with minimum wage. They thought it was a game till the shots rang. 6 niggas laying on the same box spring. How you dead broke but got a dope charge? Gotta rob a bank just to post bond. Got a chopper with me for the close calls. Helicopter on the roof cause I won't walk. Killing niggas in the streets, I call it a feast. 20 million I could see and all in a week. We only on the yachts for tequila shots. It's only baby word when we lead a lot. Calamari in California, yeah, I wanna kiss. All you envious devil demons, you can suck a dick, bitch. I hope you die slow with your blindfold. Your bitch still at home with her mind blown. I got a pool in Paris and some buffaloes, and I got a pool in Paris and a bungalow. Still flipping numbers, talking summer sauce. Everybody get to eat, that's when I wanna call. I'm sipping champagne, I own it myself. You niggas better learn to own you some wealth.
Too much money and power, walk up in the spot, a bunch of steppers, we talking to chopper. Too much money and power,
hustling 24 hours.
Too much money and power, stumble to the pounds with a baddie to fuck in the shower. Too much money and power,
hustling 24 hours. Some of this shit too good to be true.
Come on in. How's everybody doing tonight? How's everybody doing? Come on in, make sure you guys hit that like button. Let me know where you guys are checking in from. I am sorry. What am I late? I'm late. No, I'm late about 10 minutes. But we were doing a members only live stream. So I was live. I just wasn't live public. I was live on the members only side. We doing some amazing things over there in the members only investment club. And I'm not saying that so people can become members. I that's up to you. I'm not promoting it. I just want to acknowledge the members over there that are doing exceptionally well. So shout out to y'all. We had one member that did $5,000 today, just off of one play. I think they had another one in the chat that's up $3,500 today. And we just doing good things over there. So shout out to all the members. Shout out to all the MGM members that are following the blueprint and that's getting to that money. And that's what we're going to kind of talk about tonight, a little diversification. When one thing ain't working, something else is going to be working. All right. If you're relying on one thing and that one thing ain't working, but you have a multitude of things, then something else may be working, right? And today was one of those days where I had some members that, you know, just made significant. They've been making good money for the past couple weeks. You know what I'm saying? So this is what it is, man. So come on in. Shout out to y'all. Come on in. Make sure you hit that like button. Let me know where you guys are checking in from. Let's get this quick roll call on. Then we're going to get the show on the road. I'm not going to hold y'all long tonight. How's everybody feeling? How is everybody feeling tonight? Let me just get set up. Make sure I got my share screen. I want to make sure I ain't got the members only stuff up on the screen for when I share my screen, or if I share my screen. Let me see. All right, boom. Let's get this roll call. Shout out to Ken Hooten, STL in the building. Shout out to Pippi. Shout out to all the moderators. Shout out to all the MGM gang members. What's going on? William Sweet, Jacksonville, Florida. Craig Freeman, what up? What up? What up? What up? What up? Kelvin Birch, Houston, Texas. Big Hearn, what's going on? Bubble Photography Studios. Devontae, what's going on? Florida in the building. Craig Freeman, what's going on? Vincent, representing Athens, Georgia. Back at it. Long time no see. Yeah, I've been chilling, man. My birthday was a week or two ago, and I took a vacation, and when I came back, I just wasn't in the mood. I think I did a stream or two. I did the call-in show, and I did another stream, but you know, that week off, man, it's just getting back in the rhythm of, you know, streaming has been kind of tough. I have been streaming frequently, though, in the members only. I've been streaming frequently in the members only. So I've been streaming. I've just been streaming in the members only more frequently than I have been publicly. But it's good to see you back in. I'm glad you ain't forgot about me. What's going on? Great Polo, what up? What up? What up? Brown Goat Logistics, what's going on? Hold on, let me read this. I'm doing okay. Wait, hold on. What is this I'm reading? I'm doing okay just right now, waiting on these folks to give me a job right now. I'm living homeless, trying to purchase a hotel. Hey, Kelvin Birch, what's going on, big dog? Kelvin. Hit the link, Kelvin. What you talking about, you homeless, bro? What you talking about, you homeless, man? What's going on? Kelvin, hit the link, man. What's going on? Who you talking to? I'm just trying to purchase a hotel. Well, we're going to wait and see what's going on with Kelvin, man. Brown Goat Logistics, what's going on? Shout out to the MGMs. Shout out to Vincent Johnson. Sacramento in the building. Giorgio Brown, what up? Charleston, South Carolina, checking in. Steve Rosenthal, what up? Costas, what up? Bolo, what up? What up? What up? Jonathan, what's up? What's up? Marcellus Richardson, you the truth, my guy. I've been listening to you every day while running my route. I want to call in and go live with you. What's the link? Call-in show is going to be Friday or Saturday, man. Just make sure you got your notifications on. I might not do a call-in tonight. I want to see what's up with Kelvin because he's in MGM and he's in every single live stream and he put something in. I don't know if that was a mistake or we need to see what's going on with him, man. We can't hide that. We can't hide that. We need to see what's going on. We need to see what's going on. If I got some time, Marcellus, at the end, I'll let you hit the link. Savannah, Georgia in the building. What's going on? Zeke, what up? Orlando, Florida. Shout out again to the MGMs, man. Man, listen. The MGMs is making me proud, man, in the members only. Y'all making me proud. Neville Ben Short, what's up? What's up? Big Weavy, just found you today from Cars and Cribs channel. I quit my CDL OTR job. Need to get into the cargo van or box truck business. How do I start? Watch the content. Watch the content. Listen, you watch my catalog of content, it's going to tell you how to start, all the way to finish. I'm going to tell you how to start, scale, and sell your business. You did. You just got to go back through the content. Today's live stream is going to be about a 10-year plan for retirement. So if I were to start a business, a box truck business today, I would have a 10-year plan, right, for retirement. I'm only giving it 10 years, and I'm giving you my strategy. All right, this is not a strategy that I would tell someone else to do. This is my strategy. It's up to you to duplicate it if you want. It's up to you to receive it or consume it and listen to it and tweak it how you may seem fit, but I'm telling you what I would do. All right. And I'm going to give you a few different narratives. All right. How do I get in contact with T-Force using a personal vehicle? Go into the community, and the recruiter's number is in my community post. Just go into the community post, get the recruiter's number, and blow up and leave messages. And also find your local T-Force in your area, and you can go apply there in person as well. I'm trying to get on the link. Give me a second. All right. Yeah, Kevin, come on before I start cooking, man, because you talking about what's going on, man. We can't have that. We can't have that, man. We can't have that, man. I don't want to start cooking and then, we need to see what's going on, man. How's everybody doing tonight, though? How's everybody doing? But I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So tonight I want to talk about 10-year plan for retirement. So if I were coming into the box truck business or the cargo van business, I would have a 10-year plan. Set aside for my business plan coming in or how I'm going to run my business for success, I would also have a long-term plan. All right, the 10-year plan would be my long-term plan, right? I would give myself 10 years. So in 2024, what's today? March 6th. If I was starting today, first day on the job, first day with my business, out in the field running, I would give myself to 2034 on or before to come in, build a successful business, and exit, retire. When I say exit, retire, not exit to go do something else for active income. It's okay if you got other things going on that are passive income. You always want to have passive income, but this would be a 10-year plan, an active 10-year plan where I could retire from and no longer have to do anything for active income. All right. So I'm going to give you 3 narratives, right? And 2 of them are kind of similar and one of them isn't, right? The first one, I think, is probably the one that is going to meet most people's fancies. This is going to be the OTR narrative. That's what I want to call it, the OTR narrative. Listen, I was going to build out PowerPoints and all that stuff and jot stuff down, but I don't even need to do this because I'm going to make this quick and to the point. Some of you probably have already heard some of the stuff that I'm going to talk about, and there's going to be some things in here that you haven't heard me talk about, but it all is like a pot of gumbo soup. You got to put it all in the pot, mix it up in order for it to work. So boom, if I was coming in today, all right, if I was from the range of 22, 21 to 40 years old. Now, this is not going to work for everybody, right? It's not going to work for everybody. Why is it not going to work for everybody? Because some people's situations are different. I've met people that have come into the box truck business or are looking to come into the box truck business during their mid to late 30s or their 40s, and they already got a family. They got 2-3 kids. They got a wife. They got 2-3 kids. They got a baby mama. They got child support. You know what I'm saying? They got a mortgage. They got things going on, right? So this particular narrative may not play fully for them, or some parts of this narrative may play for them and some parts may not. If I was somewhere between 21 to, let's say, 40, and I was starting my business today, the first thing I would do going in and knowing I was going in, let's say if I had a year planning on getting this business, the last thing I would do was try to enter into some type of relationship. Another thing that I wouldn't do would be try to start a family, have children. Why? Because My main focus is going to be getting out over the road and making that money. This is an OTR narrative. All right. What would not be in my plans is home. Home wouldn't be in my plans. I got a 10-year plan. That's an accelerated plan to retirement. Most people got to work in today's time, today, 60-some years old. You got people out here 60-some years old still going to work every day. You got some people that are retiring from their job at 60, and then they got to go work a part-time job. They work in the fitting room at TJ Maxx or at Ross. Because with inflation and the cost of living, their pension is not enough to cover their living expenses. So they got to take their pension and still go get a part-time job. That's why you see the little old ladies greeting at Walmart. They retired. Not all of them are special needs. You know, they like to put the special needs people at the front door at Walmart. When you see the people at the front door at Walmart greeting and they not special needs and it's a little older person, usually that person is retired. And it's not, oh, well, we need to find something to do. No, you can go play bingo. No, they have to go work there because they need extra money. You don't want to be that person. So if I know I'm doing an accelerated plan to retirement 10 years, I got to get it. I got to get it by all means necessary. So home ain't in my vision. I'm not trying to come home at all. If I started a box truck business today over the road, I would not have a condo. I wouldn't have a crib. I would delay all gratification. I would divest every single thing that's going to cost me money. I would get in that box truck and I wouldn't be able to tell you when I'm coming back to Chicago. I might pass through Chicago to pick up a load and not come home. I got a 10-year plan. I don't have time to play around. I got to run up a bag. I need more coming in, more money coming in, and less money going out. We accelerating this live stream. We getting straight to it. I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing for y'all. I'm not going to do none of that. We getting straight to it. I need more money coming in and less money coming out. If you don't have a family, you don't have a baby mama, you ain't got no wife, you ain't got no kids, and you got an apartment, you want to start a box truck business, get rid of your apartment. This is the stuff that you've been wanting me to say, and I've been telling you the nice way. I done did the delayed gratification live streams. I done did the live streams talking about lower your living expenses, but still people still don't seem to get it. All right, so let me get a little bit more direct. You can't afford to do what you was doing before once you entered into the box truck business. I said it over and over and over again. The margins are low. If you're making $5,000 a week running hard, and a lot of people aren't making that, about $3,000, $3,500 is where a lot of people are topping that, $4,000 at most. 60, 70% of that is cost. What are you taking home? You can't afford to pay rent. You can't afford to pay utilities. And I'm not just saying that. We've proven this. We've had multiple people come up here over and over and over, time and time again, that have said they had to rob from the business to take care of home. Damn near every other testimonial. There would be no home. Home would be my OG's crib. And I wouldn't even be there because I'd be in my truck. I'd be living out of a truck in hotel rooms. I would do that hard for 1 year. 1 year, I'm running. I'm going to November for 1 year. I'm not coming home. I have no bills now. I just got a cell phone bill. That's my personal bill. Everything else, the other bills that I have are business bills. I'm running over the road for a year. Hard. Well, Mark, what about you got to have a chick? No, I don't. See, and that's another issue. I don't really talk about that issue. I remember when Midwest was up here, he mentioned it. And this is something that I know, but I don't talk about it. because it's not none of my business on what people do with their personal time. Hit the like button. We got 70-some people in here. We got 32 likes. But let's keep it a buck. Now I got to get direct. Somebody sent me something the other day from a box truck Facebook group. It was a girl who was on a box truck that had a load that was running with no money. She was tapped out and she didn't have no gas. And she was on the Facebook box truck, one of them Facebook box truck groups. And she made a desperation post and tried to gather up people to donate some money, just enough for her to get some diesel so she could drop off a load. It should never get to that point. It should never get to that point, fam. So getting back to what I said, some of y'all, like, you don't listen. If success is the goal, women, why are you thinking about women? See, what a lot of y'all don't understand, some of y'all probably do, but a lot of y'all younger ones don't understand that women cost. If you trying to run up a bag, then that should be your main focus. The road and running up a bag should be your main focus, nothing else. When I first got started, I had a girlfriend. When I first got started back in the day, I was dating somebody at that particular time. And our relationship ended because she wanted me to stop. She wanted me to stop delaying my gratification. I told this story before. She wanted me to move out. Mark, you got more than enough money to buy a crib. You got more than enough money to move out. Yeah, but I ain't ready to move out. I'm still building. Why would I go pay $2,000 a month for rent when I could take that money and continue to build my fleet up? I'm not ready to move out. When I move out, I'm going to move somewhere where I ain't going to have to move again. The place that I live in is the place that I bought in 2014. And I'm still here today. When it was time for me to move, I moved. I didn't move and then had to move again and then had to move again. I said, when I move, I'm moving. I'm moving to where I want to move. I'm not doing no starter crib. I'm not doing none of that. I lived at the crib until I was 34 years old. And she ended up breaking up with me. And she watches the channel. It was a mistake. She says it to this day. I didn't let that deter me. I didn't let nothing get in front of the bag, man. Because I knew what the goal was. A lot of people get distracted by bullshit. And I'm not saying women are bullshit. I'm not saying she was bullshit. I'm just saying it. A lot of people get distracted. You decided you wanted to start a business, an OTR business. That means you need to go over the road. You shouldn't be coming home ever for the first year. When I say ever, I mean ever. Especially in the economy that we're living in now. It's tougher now. So that means when things get tougher, you got to work harder. When things are tougher, doesn't mean you slack and shit is easier. No, it means you got to work harder. When shit is tougher, you have to work harder. So if things were better and you could go out on the road for 2 weeks at a time, now you may have to go out for 4 weeks on a time. Some of y'all don't need to come home ever. You can't delay your gratification for 1 year. I guarantee you, if you start your box truck business today and you go out on the road and you say, man, I'm running the road for 12 months straight, the amount of money that you will be able to save, you wouldn't believe it at the end of the 12 months. You wouldn't believe that you saved that much money. A lot of people don't have the discipline to do it. It's discipline. And it all starts from right here. Your mind controls your body. When you move your arms like this, it's neurons or whatever they call sending signals to your arm to say, move it, move. When you wiggle your fingers, it's signals coming from your brain telling your fingers to wiggle. If you tell yourself, yo, I'm leaving today, I'm not coming home until this time next year. If you see me coming through Chicago, that means I'm coming through to pick up or drop off a load. You may see me. I may spend the night there, but I'm gone the next day. Ain't no coming. Don't tell me about man, I can't come to your birthday, man. Man, find a load coming back to Chicago for March the 13th. Man, listen. If it's something coming that way that's paying, then maybe. But if it's not, if it's something going the opposite way that's paying more, I'm going the opposite way. I'll see you next year, man. After you run for 1 year without coming home, ever. And when I say ever, I mean ever. Don't come home. Stay your ass out there on the road. After 1 year, you can assess your situation. Now you should have a nice nest egg. Now that don't mean get lazy. That don't mean get lazy. That means you have a nice nest egg, right? Because we got a 10-year plan. We got a 10-year plan. So now what? Now you still go out on the road, but you ain't got to go out for a whole year. Now you might want to go out 45 days at a time. You can give yourself a few days between them 45 days to come home and get a mental break before you get your butt right back out there on the road. Now, this is what you do with that large lump sum of money. Now you got a large lump sum of money, right? Now you can invest, right? And see, this is when I watch content creators talk about generational wealth and passive income, and they don't know the difference, all right? You'll never get generational wealth doing a job that's active, all right? Your box truck business, your trucking business, that's active. That's active income. You need to have active income coming in, and you take money from what you're doing for active income and invest it into things for passive income. A box truck business is not passive income. So when you hear content creators say that shit, run away. Semi-truck content creators, run away. Oh, I bought a semi-truck so I could have passive income. That's active. Even if you're not on the truck, it's active. It's not passive because it requires you. You're going to take calls. You're going to dispatch. You're going to tell the driver what not to do. You're going to talk to your accountant. You're going to talk to dispatcher. You may talk to brokers. You got one truck. So how you not going to be actively involved? People go out and they get one truck and say they're going to put a driver in and they think they finna go sit on the beach in Cabo somewhere. You got one truck. One. You're not JB Hunt. You're not Schneider. You don't belong to the Schneider family. You don't belong to the JB. They got middle managers, corporate managers, executive managers. They're insulated from the day-to-day. They just listen to calls. They don't even probably deal with the executive manager. They deal with the board members. These companies are traded. These are publicly traded companies. You have one truck and you're talking about a stream of income, passive income. You have one truck. One truck. It's active. You can never get generational wealth directly from an active business that's generating active income. Active income, you invest into things that give you passive income. You got your nest egg now. Now you can aggressively invest into things that are going to give you passive income for the next 9 years while you're still running hard. And while you're running hard now, you've delayed your gratification. You're spending most of your time on the truck. So you shouldn't need an apartment. I would live at the crib as long as I could. I would put my personal belongings in storage if need be. For as long as you can. And the money that you're making in year 9, you're going to take a percentage of that, whatever you can afford. Start with maybe 5% of your weekly earnings and invest that with the money that you have invested. Well, Mark, what am I going to invest it in? Paper assets, real estate, gold bars, something that's going to appreciate over time. I'm not going to tell you what to invest in, but you need to put it somewhere. Don't park it in the bank. Why? Because you're not getting anything with it parked in the bank. You're just looking at it. You're just looking at it dormant. It's like laying in a casket. Listen, I got members in the MGMs today that made more money than what a box trucker makes in a week. And these are facts. I swear to God. Just by following simple things that I'm telling them to do. Taking money from their box truck business and investing it into certain things. Now, I'm helping them. I'm not advising them. I'm just telling them what I'm doing. And they're mirroring what I'm doing. And I already got members that are making $5,000 in a single day. This is how you build generational wealth. This is how you build life-changing wealth. And this is how you retire in 10 years. You give yourself 10 years, and then what you do in year 9, you repeat that in year 8 or year 2. You repeat it in year 3. I'm counting backwards. Repeat it in year 4. Repeat it in year 5. Repeat it in year 6. Repeat it in year 7. Repeat it in year 8. Repeat it in year 9. By the time you get to year 10, you gone. You was already gone probably by year 5 if you made the right investments. And we had some good appreciations, some good bull cycles. If you invested into real estate, we ran into some good markets where you might have bought in a bust cycle when the real estate prices were low, when it was a buyer's market, and you bought up a bunch of real estate because you've been delaying your gratification. You've been over the road making a shit ton of money, and you ain't got nothing but money. So you buying cash deals. And then later on in your 10-year cycle, it becomes a seller's market. So you might have bought something for $100,000 cash. You may have had tenants in it for the past 2-3 years. And now that $100,000 property is worth $400,000. Now you done sold it. You done made money off the rent. And now you sold it for a profit. You walked away with an extra $300. Cash. Now you put that back into the kitty, invest that, and duplicate the process all over again. Then you got your paper assets working for you too. By the time you get to year 10, you gone. You might have invested into the S&P. You might have bought in last year when it was $123 a share, and it's damn near $500 a share now. In 10 years, it may be $2,000 or $3,000 a share. And you've been dollar cost averaging in every single day for 10 years. Now you got a portfolio worth a couple $1 million. It was worth a couple million 6-7 years in, but you stuck to the plan. This is how you build generational wealth. The reason why I'm telling you now is because I'm tired of people saying this dumb shit that I keep hearing online. I'm tired of seeing all this shit that people tell y'all and y'all believe this shit. I getting shit sent to me from people in box truck Facebook groups. They don't have money. They got a load on their truck and ran out of gas. Chasing this generational wealth narrative, and you're not even the formula that it takes to get there. You're not even doing the formula because you don't know the formula. So I'm telling you the formula. But guess what? I can tell the formula and not care to tell the formula and not worry about it because it doesn't affect me one way or other. I'll give you the information, but 99% of the people not going to do it no way. You know how I know 99? And this ain't hate, this ain't shade, because this is facts. Statistics show it. Statistics show it. You could easily take $5 or $10 every single day and do a reoccurring buy into the S&P. So the combination of taking money, well, doing the work, because you got to do the work, you got to do the hard work, right? In order to be able to live, cover the cost of the business, cover the cost of your living expenses if you don't delay your gratification. But let's be honest here. A lot of y'all is in the box truck. I ran a box truck business for years at scale. I know the business inside and out. You can't tell me. At the cost of living, listen, I still own 2 box trucks, right? I pay my insurance for the year, right? These trucks been sitting for 2 years. My renewal was in April, right? They sent me the damn renewal shit. My shit damn near done doubled. And I don't even move the trucks. They know I don't move the trucks. I'm just paying insurance because I'm supposed to pay insurance. These are 2 trucks that I kept as an insurance just in case I made the wrong call when I decided to retire. I said, I'm going to keep 2 trucks just in case I made the wrong call. Clearly, I made the right call, and I'm still sitting on these 2 trucks. I'm not hard up to sell them. That's why they've been sitting 2 years. I don't need the money. I don't need the money. They just been sitting. My insurance damn near doubled. My new policy starts April. They sent me the new statement of the how much it's gonna cost. It's doubled, damn near. They know the trucks don't move. So I can only imagine when I hear y'all talking about, man, my insurance doubled. Man, my insurance went up 34, 40, 50%. I believe you, because guess what? Mine did. I understand what it costs to run a business. I understand what it costs to live. I'm in the grocery store 3 days a week. 1 bag, $70. Yeah, I eat a little bit more expensive because I'm a vegetarian, so I eat Beyond and Impossible, and that stuff is plant-based, so it's more expensive. But still, $1.99 for a bunch of spinach. $2.99 for a pound for kale. That's kind of costly in comparison to what things used to be. $7, $8 for a carton of eggs. $6 for well, I can't say it because I use coconut milk, but y'all get the point. Stuff is expensive, right? So you have to work harder to be able to keep up with the cost of living. But if you want this generational wealth, or you want to retire early, then you're going to have to make sure you earn enough money, delay some type of gratification, cut somewhere so that you can take a percentage of everything that comes in and put it into other things that will give you passive income that will accrue over that 10-year period, so that when you hit that 10-year period, you can ride off into the sunset and your passive income portfolio that you built will cover you for the rest of your life. That's how you do it. There is no other way to do it unless you get some type of lottery winnings, or you got like a rich uncle that left you some money that you didn't know about. If you're doing it on your own, this is how you do it. Hard work, investment. Hard work and investing. Hard work and investing. Hard work and investing. 10 years of hard work. 10 years of not coming home. Now, if you got a family, you got a boo bae, you got you a little man junior, and you try to run this play, You can run it. You can run it, but something's going to be, something going to be neglected. And I've said this before. You start a box truck business and you got a family and you want to be successful, you started a business. Another narrative that a lot of I hear, and I don't understand where it's come from. I'm starting a business so I can, and I swear I hear this shit all the time when I'm see shit online, Instagram. Yeah, I started a truck business so I can have more time. They say the generational wealth, they say the passive income, and then what really kills me is say, because I just want more time to do the things that I want to do. Listen, you start a business, you're going to have less time. If you want more time, get a job. Stay at your job. Because then you're guaranteed to punch in at 9 and you can leave at 5. When you have a business, you don't know when you're going to leave. Anything can happen. You run an OTR, when you go to the loading dock, it may be a line when you go to the receiver. You may have to wait. You may miss your appointment. Anything can happen. Nothing's guaranteed when you run a business. And then a lot of you people want to scale. It's even worse then. The higher you scale, the less time you have. Can you retire in 10 years? Of course. But this is what you got to do it. OTR. You got to run and never come home. And I'm not exaggerating. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm being serious, especially right now. That's the play. Try it. I guarantee you'll see a difference in your earnings. Learn how to say no. Stop chasing women. You can't afford no. Listen, check this out. You can't afford no woman. You on the new in the box truck business. You can't afford no woman. Let's just keep it. See, they ain't gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you this. If she bad, if she a 7 or higher, stop it. She out of your league, big dog. You on the new in the box truck business. You broke. You ain't got no money for no 8 or no 9. You ain't ready for that yet, big dog. You don't have any money. You just started a box truck business. You're broke. When you gonna have time to spend with it anyway? You supposed to be on the road. Remember, I told you what the play was. You got to get on the road and never come home. Never, ever. For a year, don't set yourself up for it, big dog. Don't set yourself up for the heartache and the pain. A lot of people put themselves in the positions where they looking on Instagram and she ain't picking up the phone. Don't put yourself in that when you know that you finna be over the road. Why set yourself up to be all sad and emotional? Don't do it. Focus on running up that sack. So then you can come into MGMs and then I can tell you how to make $5,000 to $10,000 a day. You can come to me and say, man, Mark, I got 40, I got 50. All right, man, this is what I'm doing. You think I'm chasing up? Let me explain something to you. When you get the bag, you don't chase up behind women. They chase up behind you. But at the beginning, you shouldn't be chasing up behind anything but the bag, man. That's the OTR narrative. The final mile, the local final mile, curbside, the moving, it's a little bit different. There's no Amazon narrative. All right. Amazon, and I'm not saying this because I'm hating on Amazon. I'm not doing it. I just don't think it's long term. Like, we can't, the probability of it being around long term, I just don't, I don't know if it's going, it may, but then again, it may not be. I wouldn't, so I'm not even going to touch that. But the local, let's just say local. So whether it's final mile, whether it's local curbside, or whether you start a moving company, 10-year plan, same thing. Except obviously if you're running final mile of moving, you're going to need other people, but the plan is the same. Work hard every single day. If you start a moving company, you understand March through the end of September is your busy season. You had all the time to chill, relax, October, November, December, January, February. Listen, my first 2 years of moving, this is before I got licensed. This is when I was under the table. I made so much money in the summer that I didn't have to do nothing during those 4 or 5 off-season months. We had the jobs, the tools and fuels in between, but you talking about I'm still at the crib building a business, and I was able to make and save $40,000, $50,000. You're going to make enough money that during that downtime, you can afford to have that downtime. But here's the thing. You're going to have to work hard 7 days a week for those 6 months. You moving, you making 5 figures a week. No problem. 26-footer, you doing 3 bedrooms, 5-6 days a week. You making $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a day, depending on your market. Final mile, yeah, it's gonna be rough on your body moving final mile, but that's what you signed up for. You want to make the big dog money and stay local, right? You can afford to have a family and shit like that because your expenses are a little bit lower. You're doing a job that you're making great tips on. You may have $100, $200, $300 day tips, $400 or $500 day tips on top of your earnings. So you can afford to have the little family and stuff like that because your expenses aren't up there with running OTR. You're local and you're making more money. But you still have to have delayed gratification because you have a 10-year plan. So guess what? In order to retire in 10 years, you have to be able to survive. Bills don't stop coming just because you retired. So that means you have to delay gratification somewhat so that you can aggressively invest into things that are going to bring you passive income so that when you do decide to retire or when that 10-year plan is up, you can retire because your investments are going to take care of you. You're going to have a 7-figure portfolio. You're going to put something, $1 million over into USDC, and you're just going to park that million there, right? Because that million is going to get you 5% returns just for parking it. So now you got $50,000 coming in right there just for parking $1 million right there. You let that million sit. That's bringing you $50,000 just for it sitting. It's people that's working on a yearly salary that's not getting or up to $50,000. And you're making that just by parking $1 million over there. You're going to have more than $1 million. So you might park $2 million. By the time you retire, you may have a portfolio of investments, of paper assets, let's say real estate. You may have caught some good runs. You might have invested into Vanguard, S&P at a good time, and it skyrocketed. You've been dollar cost averaging in for 10 years, and it's done went from $400 to $3,000 a share. So now you might, I'm gonna park $2 million over there. So now I'm getting $100,000 APY just for parking it there, just for letting it sit. And then you live off that. And then all your other investments that you have, you continue to reinvest that. You have another investment where that's your play money. You living off your park money. You living off the interest of your parked money. You got money parked to the side that's paying you $100,000 a year of interest just to park it there. That's what you living off of. That's the play. That's how you retire in 10 years. Now, I'm not going to tell you what to invest in because I'm not a financial advisor. I've done really, really well. The MGMs know I've done well. I've showed them some things, and I've helped them by showing them what I'm doing, and they're mimicking what I'm doing, and they're making money. This is how you retire in 10 years. This is how you build generational wealth. This is how you build passive income. You build it off your active income. But you got to work. You got to make smart decisions. And the biggest thing that a lot of people aren't doing is delaying their gratification. If you can't afford to start this business, if you can't afford to sustain this business, then you have to understand that and figure something out. It's just not going to happen for you because you're hoping it's going to happen for you. No, you have to make it happen. You have to, it's like chess. You have to make the right move so that it can happen. You got to make the right moves. And when I say the right moves, it's in total, like with the business, with your active business, your box truck business, the right moves with your investments, the right moves with your lifestyle, how you spend your money, how you live your life. I heard somebody say, listen, the biggest decision, business decision that you make is who you decide to lay next to, who you decide to be with. And that's the truth. A lot of people make that investment too soon or too early or to the wrong person, or they make that investment before they have a plan on how they're going to ultimately make money and be successful and be able to provide. So when I say it's a chess, life is chess. You have to make the right moves in totality with every single little thing, from the relationships to who you're going to have kids with, to who you're going to marry, to how you're going to start your business, how you're going to run your business, what business to start, to what investments you're going to make. Life is chess. We can sit up here and we can talk about load boards and T-Force and stuff. We did that. I've been doing that for 2 years. That's why I don't do it no more, because guess what? I did all of that. I got all the content for you to start all the way to you want to sell your business and everything in between. Business plan, marketing plan, cost analysis, taxes. I've covered every single thing in the box truck business to effectively start, scale, and sell your business. But that's not people's, that's not the problem. I mean, that's part of the problem. But I think the biggest problem is people's mindset. Because you can go look at the content and not a lot of people watch it and don't comprehend it. A lot of people don't watch it. Or people watch it, but they don't practice delayed gratification. Or they watch it and then they go watch somebody else that's telling them something that's different from what I'm saying, but because that sounds good, because it's shiny and it's wrapped up in a bow, and what I'm telling you really is what you really need to hear, but you don't like the way I'm telling it to you because it's the truth, and it doesn't meet what the expectations that you have in your mind, because you thought you was going to start this business and you figured within a year you was going to go to Mercedes, you was going to get you a G63, not just the basic G63, you want the Mansory, So you want to spend an extra $50,000, you want a $300,000 G-Wagon, and you thought the box truck business was going to get you that in a year. But I'm telling you, no, you're not going to get that. I'm telling you, you're not going to be nowhere near that. I'm telling you, a lot of your money that you're grossing is going to be ate up in cost. I'm telling you, you got to delay your gratification. I'm telling you, you need to go over the road and never come home. I'm telling you, you need to delay your gratification to the point where you have enough money that you can pull 5 to 10% of your gross earnings and invest it into things that are going to give you passive income so that you can retire in 10 years. They're not telling you this. But this is what it takes if you want to retire in 10 years, and you can do it. This is you going to do the work. Is you going to put it in 10 years? And here's the thing, 10 years is going to go by really, really quick. I was just looking at earlier. Listen, what's today, March 6th? So 10 days from today, March 16th or March 12th, whenever, 4 years ago, March 12th or March 16th, the world got shut down. It's been 4 years since 2020, but it just seemed like it was so close. That's how fast time flies. If you're working every day and you got your head down and you're busting your behind and you have a plan, that 10 years is going to go by quick. You don't want it to go by quick because you're going to be 10 years older, and who wants to get older? You know what I'm saying? When you're old already, right? You want to go back in time. It's only when you're a kid you want to get older. When you get older, you wish you was a kid again. So you don't want the time to go by quick, but once you put your head down and you really start working, that 10 years is going to go by like that. Listen, we 4 years removed from when the pandemic started in 2020, and it feels like it was just yesterday. I made my first YouTube video April 22nd of 2022. That was 2 years ago next month. It don't feel like 2 years ago. I had 1 subscriber. I remember my first subscriber. And now I'm 25,000 some subscribers. In 2 years. It's been 2 years. Time is moving. The years that I was in business, that time, it came and went. That shit, now when I look back on it, 2010 don't seem like yesterday, but I remember it so vividly that it doesn't seem like it was so long ago. When you got your head down and you busting your behind, time gonna go by. You're gonna be so occupied and focused on working that you're not thinking about anything else. That first year that I told you when I said, get in the truck and go on the road and don't ever come back home for a year. Once you start seeing that money build up, you get your first little 10,000. Remember, you broke. So once you save up that little 10, that first 10, you like, all right, man, I got 10 grand. Then when that 10 grand get to 20, by the time you get to 30, 40,000, that shit ain't gonna be nothing to you no more. You just gonna see that shit add and add and add, and that shit ain't gonna be nothing. It's not even gonna be exciting to you no more. You become numb at that point. That's how you need to be. You need to be numb. The money coming in, it don't even get you excited no more. That's when you know you doing something. You like a robot. You going to work, money coming in. 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 You got tunnel vision. You got tunnel vision. It's supposed to be more box truck success stories from that whole little wave of box truck shit that went on. It's supposed to be a bunch of success stories. It's more failures. The statistics show that's the way it's supposed to be, but it don't have to be like that, though. It don't have to be like that. But we're not talking about that tonight. We're giving you the 10-year plan. And the 10-year plan, you see, it was simple. One person is going to listen and they're going to instantly start applying it tomorrow. And in 10 years, they're going to be retired. And they're going to have a multi-million-dollar portfolio. I swear to God. 10 years. And that's it. Now ask me how I know. Ask me how I know. So you can continue to, listen to the things that sound cool. You can continue to not delay your you can continue to seek instant gratification. You listen, your mindset, stop thinking like a consumer. Stop thinking like a consumer, man. All right. You decided to start a business. So you can't think like that. You have to think like a business. You need to think like a fortune. See, what helped me through the years being active in trucking was I always thought bigger. I always thought like I was a Fortune 500 company. I always thought like that. My business invested in the other business. I didn't just have a portfolio for Mark. My business had a portfolio. Businesses buy other businesses all the time. Because I knew a day would come. I realized after a certain amount of years that wasn't something that I could do forever. I knew the day was going to come. So I had to start putting things in motion. A lot of people start businesses and they still have a consumer mindset. A lot of people start businesses and they still have a consumer mindset. You think like a consumer. I'm always thinking how to get a bag. Even when I spend money, I'm trying to figure out how I can come out ahead. You think like a consumer. The media puts bad information in your head. These rappers put shit in your head. The rappers tell you, oh, don't go lease. You got to buy. And then you go out and buy. Listen, Mark has never owned a luxury vehicle. My business have owned luxury vehicles, have leased luxury vehicles. Well, why are you leased? That ain't yours. Okay, it's a lease. Why would I buy it? Why would I spend $150,000 on something? Just dumb shit. This is how people think. People will get their business. As soon as their business gets successful, they go buy a Benz. They go buy the Benz. They buy it like a dumbass. It's the stupidest shit you could do in the world. Consumer mindset. No, you go lease that under the business. You get the lease write-off. You get the depreciation. The business is leasing it, so the business is paying the fuel. If you have a successful business, then that's a great write-off. I'd rather write something like that off than give it away to the IRS in taxes. Why would I want to own a depreciating asset? Why would I want my business to own a depreciating asset? This is just some of the stupid shit that I see people do. And guess what? While you're working during that 10 years and you go make that type of move, right? Instead of leasing it, that money that you're spending that's not really helping you in any way, shape, form, or fashion, all that money could be invested. That $3,000 a month for 5 years, add all that up. Look at the current price of the S&P, VOO, Vanguard. Look where it was at this time last year. Multiply how many shares you could have bought for $123 at $110,000 investment to where it's at today at like $400 and something dollars. And you tell me how much money you would have made in a year. Now tell me how many Benzes you can go get then by just delaying your gratification for a year and taking that same money and investing in something that makes you passive income. Now, if you leased it, then that's a different story. If the business can afford to lease it. If the business has enough income coming in that you need additional write-offs. And you just happen to need a vehicle anyway, so, that's the best thing. So, yeah, a lot of people think like consumers. But I think I think y'all got the point. This whole box truck space, I just see it listen, you got to want it for yourself. Like, you can watch content creators, myself included, and you can aspire to, mimic them, and some people are giving you good information. Some people may not be giving you good information. But ultimately, when you watch people, it doesn't even matter the sector as far as influence online. It could be beauty, health and beauty. It could be box truck. It could be semi-truck. It could be financial. You know what I'm saying? I was watching Richard Fain earlier. I seen some of y'all in there. And he was just going on and on and on. And the shit he was saying didn't even make sense. And this is an OG. He's older than me. He asked me by like 12 years. And he was in finance for so many years after he played professional football. And myself and a bunch of other people, some of y'all was in there. I seen Chicago's very own in there and a few more people in there. And he was in there just talking a bunch of shit that didn't even make sense. And this is a guy that I watch. And I believe that everything he was saying this morning, he knew that shit wasn't right, but he was saying it because he knew it was creating a stir in the chat and more people was coming in and he was trolling to get views. And I think that's wrong because that's misinformation. Instead of giving the right information so that people can take that information and apply it. I'm going to always give people the information that they need. Not the information that they want to hear. No, I'm going to give you the information you need. Whether you like it or you don't like it, don't make me know, never mind. I can go to sleep at night and say, I did the right thing. A lot of people just like the goofball stuff. The goofball stuff is entertaining, but at the end of the day, that's not going to get you paid. It ain't going to get you paid. The shit that's going to get you paid is the hard work, delaying your gratification, and making the right moves so that you can do nothing and make the money that it would take to make in a month in a day. And I've proven that. People that came in late, I got people that are in here right now that are in the MGM game that today made $5,000 and $6,000. Just following my play. This is what I'm doing, and they did it. This is what I'm doing, and they did it. Some people may make more, some people make less. It all depends on, how much you have to invest into different things in different forms of passive income and different assets. But regardless of the people who make an extra couple $100 a day or the people who make an extra couple $1,000 a day, what matters is they're doing the right thing and they're taking a step towards early retirement, generational wealth that everybody just wants. This is what it takes. It's somebody right now that's driving a box truck and ain't gonna make $5,000 this week. It's people in here that's gonna work all month and ain't gonna make what I made today. But that doesn't mean that they cannot. It means they can. They can do it. They can absolutely do it. You just have to get your mind straight. Your mind controls your body. It controls everything you do. When I became a vegetarian, I thought it was going to be hard, but it was easy. I can go around people. I go on dates. The chicks that I date, they ain't vegetarians. They sitting. I was just at Benihana's 2 days ago. She's sitting up there ordering the shrimp and all that shit. I'm sitting right next to her. I'm just eating noodles and vegetable rice. The shrimp and shit didn't bother me. Why? Because my mind said, man, Mark, you're not eating meat no more. So when I see meat, I don't be like, damn, that shit look good. I just don't do it. I said, Mark, I don't want to eat sweets no more. I haven't eaten sweets no more. Now sweets is hard. Sweets is hard. I ain't gonna lie, man. I got a taste for a nice sweet potato pie right now. I ain't gonna lie. But I said, man, Mark, no sweets. No sweets. So you just got to set your mind out. So where's Kelvin Birch at, man? We got to get Kelvin Birch straight. Kelvin Birch, where you at, big dog? That message you sent me that you put in the chat, I don't know who you was talking to, but we got to make sure you good out here in these streets, man. I don't want you to be out here trying to find a place to stay. So hit the link, man. Let me holler at you real quick. I'm going to read some of these comments. Thank you for all the nods you dropped, bro. For real, you're a rare breed. G-Baby from the Go. You from the crib? Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. That's why all the billionaires are building bunkers. There's definitely something going on with the bunkers. I definitely want to talk about that, too. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. All right, let's see what Kelvin got going on, man. Kelvin.
Yes, sir.
What's going on with you, man?
Man, shit just hitting the fan, man. Shit just gone wrong, man. Trying to get onto these jobs, man. These jobs is just playing with me, man. They had me out, you know what I'm saying? I've been hustling, I've been doing like Flex, doing DoorDash and everything else. But unfortunately, you know, family had to move and I had to find a spot, but I had a promising job, but the job was bullshitting, man, and you know, they didn't give me the offer letter to get to my apartment, so no offer letter, no apartment, so I had to get a hotel room, man, and right now I'm holding on for the next couple of days. Hopefully something will change. That way I can get another regular job, man. That way I can get something consistent, you know what I'm saying? Because just so many broken promises, man, and it bugged me a lot, man. So I'm going through a rough patch, man, but I'm pulling it through, though, man.
Yeah, I thought you were married.
I am. My wife is with me.
So, because I saw you put in the chat earlier that you was homeless. So I
We are.
so
We
all
we
right.
are.
So
We are. We
all right.
are. We
So
just got. So we got a
all right.
couple of days to live in a hotel right now. We're trying to get the job, and once I can get the job, I can give it the offer letter to the apartment manager. That way, we can get an apartment. But until then, man, they ain't going to accept no offer letter from no job until you know it's all solid.
But
So
so
right now, so I'm in the
okay. So
smoke right now.
okay. So because when I read it, it didn't have the context, all the context. So you're homeless, but you're homeless, but you can afford to stay in a hotel, right?
For right now, I mean, I just paid the last of what I got.
And how long do you have that room for?
2 days.
Your wife is working, right?
No,
I thought your wife was working. No.
no, man, shit,
All right.
man, my wife
So
ain't had a
your
man.
wife ain't.
I've been, we've been both breadwinners, but we both do, app work. We're doing the best we can right now. We're doing app work right now, and hell, man, it's pretty fucked up right now.
So you got 2 more days, right?
Yes, sir,
And you tapped out of funds.
definitely.
All right, hit me up behind the scenes. You in Texas, you in Houston, right?
Yes, sir,
Before them 2 days is up, hit me up, man. I'm gonna see where you at, man, with it. All right.
man.
And
Hey, man.
well,
If you need my number, man, I'll link it up to you, man.
you got Instagram, right?
Yeah, I do.
Hit me on Instagram, man. Hit me on Instagram and send me a number. What you in a hotel in Houston?
We was in a hotel in Houston at the Holiday Inn, but now we just got 2 rooms at a Super 8 hotel up in Humble,
Why
Texas, which is
why you got
north of
two
Houston.
why you got 2 rooms?
One room. I'm saying 2 nights for that one room in Humble, Texas.
Humble, how you spell that?
Like humble, Humble, but they call it
Oh,
Humble down here. So
I like Humble Park. So Humble, Texas. You
yeah,
said a Super 8?
yeah, that's what we have right for
So
now. But
what's the for this apartment? When is the like so how long do you think well shit, you ain't got no proof of income, so it's no you don't know
that's
when you're
that's
gonna get it.
that's That's the whole hold up, man. That's what's holding shit up right now because the jobs that I had promised, man, and they just bullshit me right at the end. I mean, here's what's so crazy. I went to San Antonio. The company took me to San Antonio to train. I did all that and then some. And they promised me, they said, hey, we'll have the vehicle ready for you this Monday. Well, Monday comes. No van, no vehicle. They saying the vehicle is out of transmission. And I asked them that can they rent it or something, and they ain't doing that. Coming to find out, this is just another one of those cheap ass companies, man. And it blew me, and it blew
Mm.
me. So now I got to find some job that I can put something above my head right now, because I got to take care of my wife and everything, man. We're doing the best we can. I
All right.
mean,
So
we can't.
spell that again for me. Humble.
Humble.
Oh, Humble.
Yeah.
Humble, Texas. I'm
Yeah.
thinking like Humble, like we get you from Chicago originally, right?
Yes.
So I'm thinking like Humboldt Park. I was spelling it
No,
like
no,
Humboldt
no,
Park.
no. Trust me. Trust me. We didn't want to go over this one, but I hated that what we left at last. Well, the last hotel we left was beautiful, but we got to find something that we can afford for right now.
You said you said Super 8 in Humboldt, Texas, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, send me the link and then I'll take care of you for like another week. And then just keep me updated.
Word. Okay.
Listen, don't forget, man. Send me the DM, all right,
Yeah.
and then I'll cover you.
Oh man, man, I really appreciate it, sir. Really, man. You ain't had to, man. Trust me.
I did
You
have
know.
to. I did have to. I did have to. Cause you need help, and that's what we all. Everybody needs help from time to time, man. So I'm not gonna
And
sit up here and read that in the chat and then just blow past it like I didn't see it. You see what I'm saying? So make sure uh, send me the information so that I can um, just do it, just extend it for you.
all
It's
right,
just
man.
you
I
and
got you, man.
it's just you and your
I got.
wife, right?
Yeah, this is me and my wife, man, and we'll I'll make sure I send you my I'll DM you, man, after this whole thing is over, man, so that way I can give you the address and stuff.
All right,
Yeah,
all right, man. Other than that, man, everything you
man,
good?
man, I'm getting through it, man. Trust me, man. This is one of the hardest times. I mean, I'm starting from humble beginnings, man. I mean, can't cry over spilled milk. You know what I'm saying? So I'm taking it like a man, and you know, hey, man, shit
Man,
happens, bro.
someone come through for you, but someone come through for you, man. You just gotta keep God first, man. Make sure
Oh, trust me. We've been
you
praying all the time. We always pray every morning. We pray before we eat. We pray before we sleep. And God's been with us, all this time, man. And I ain't want to show you my emotions, man, because
Nah, it's all
it,
good, man.
you
Listen,
know,
listen, 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 listen. I got you, big dog. You from the crib, dog. I'm not gonna I wouldn't have been able to read, when I was doing a roll call and I skimmed past it and I wasn't gonna read it because it was long and it looked like it was a conversation between you and somebody else. But when I was scrolling and I seen homeless, that's what made me go back up. And I said, let me read this. And I saw it was you. You hear now I'm not saying I would do this for anybody. I ain't gonna listen, I'm always keep it real. You
yeah,
hear every single live stream.
man, I'm committed, man. I'm
So
going to
so
commit to you,
so
man.
so so you support me. So what type of person would I be if I couldn't support you in your time of need? You hear every live stream. You got a star next to your name. So that means you're a member.
Yes, sir, I am.
So I have to, in your time of need, what type of person would I be? So nah, you good. That's one less thing that you can worry about for the next week. And we'll reassess this, next week. But for this week, you can go out and actively look for work and not have to worry about paying for a room. All right. So we're gonna take care of that. You got 2 more days. We're gonna try to get it done. If not tonight, we'll get it done tomorrow. We'll just extend it tomorrow. You got 2 more days. So y'all gotta leave when? Friday?
Yeah, we gotta leave Friday, and
All right.
I'll tell you what we'll be. I got you, man. I got you. I'll put everything on
Yeah, make sure you
the DM
DM
like
me.
you like it. Hey, soon as it's over, man, you got it.
Yeah, send that to me, bro. Who is
You
this?
got it.
Donnie Hall. Donnie Hall left the super chat. He said, "This ain't much, Mark, but put this towards his hotel." Appreciate that super chat. Appreciate that super chat. We'll put that on a. Well, I add a probably an extra day and put that towards an extra day. Appreciate that super chat, Donnie. Appreciate that. Appreciate
Yeah,
that. Nah,
man.
you good, man. So just keep me updated. Send me that. We'll do that in the morning, sometime tomorrow. Definitely before Friday. Um, so I can get the information. We'll take care of that. Get that out the way. You good?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Keep man. Hold your head up.
I am, man. Trust me. My mom was telling me, man. Even though my real mother, is in heaven, but I have a mother that loved me a lot, and she told me to keep my head up, man. And I've been doing that since day one, man, and I'm no quitter. I'm from the city, man. I don't lose, man. I keep fighting every day like it's my last, and
What
that's the mentality of me.
what leads do you have? Do you have any other leads besides the one that you just talked about?
Unfortunately, it was. Believe this, Mark. You ain't gonna believe what just happened. I had a job happening, and they would not hire me because they talking about how I get to work. I had my vehicle, so my wife don't have a job, so she has to use my car. And they talking about they would not hire me because I let my wife use the car.
What?
And they tell, hell yeah, I shit you not, brother. They said they would not hire me if I had my own personal vehicle because I let my wife drive me off, and they having an issue with that. And I'm like, man, I'm here to work. I'm here to give my 100% in here, and y'all worry about a vehicle
You in
over a
Houston?
stupid, yeah, over a
You in
stupid
Houston?
vehicle, man.
Uh, uh.
And it's brutal here, man. I swear, man. I probably in the future, Mark, man, I might come back home, man.
Shout out to Costas. I don't have much, but please give to him to help. You got Cash App?
Yes, sir.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna Cash App you right now this $70 that they sent. I'm gonna send that to you right now.
All
Um,
right.
so I'm gonna cover your room, and then this money that's coming in right now, I'm gonna send you this when we get off of, well, right, YouTube take 30% of it. But I'm gonna still send you the 70. I'm gonna send you 70. I'm not worried about the 30%. I'm gonna send you $70, right? That they just uh uh super chatted. I don't care about the 30%. And then I'm going to take care of that room situation for you.
Man, thank you to my MGMs, man. Y'all my family, man. Y'all have no goddamn idea what y'all just did for me, man. I mean, y'all really taking the weight off my shoulders, man. You have no idea, man. Me and my wife, we're very grateful, man, for y'all to do what y'all just did tonight, man. Y'all really helped us, and y'all gave us a chance to breathe, man. And you know, we don't know how to pay y'all back, man, but we owe y'all one.
You don't have to. There's some more coming in. So you got
Uh,
another $40. D Jenkins, shout out to D Jenkins. MGM member, this isn't much, but here you go, bro. Appreciate that. Biz, $20. Put this with it. Another $20. So yeah, man. Whatever we can do, man. Whatever we can do. So man, last time you called in, I could kind of tell something was bothering you because normally
yeah,
you don't call in and you was talking
yeah,
and built up your
yes,
courage. I could tell that a lot was on your mind then.
yes, sir, it was.
And then when I did the Trump one, and you called in and
I didn't, I don't really don't express this out here, man. I mean, I try to just fight these battles and let God work everything out, man. That's why I haven't talked a while, man, because I was trying to figure things out, man. And for me and my sweetheart, man, I mean, I got a true rock next to me, man. She really rolling with me, man, and
well,
we're like a team, man. We ain't giving up on each other, man. It's so hard out here on these streets, out here in the state, man. I really feel like I'm coming back home, man. I ain't gonna trip, no lie, no cap, bro. Probably within a year or two, I might come back home, bro.
man, what's your cash app, bro?
Uh,
What's your cash app, man?
uh,
Just type it in the
I'll,
chat. Type it in the chat, man, because people
I'll type in
asking.
chat. I can't type in the chat now.
Well,
Um, I can type in chat once I get off.
what's your cash app? I'll put it in there.
Uh, cash symbol, DEMETRIUSBIRCH. Demetrius Birch. That's my middle name.
So Demetrius, Birch.
Yes, sir.
So Demetrius
Yes,
right?
sir. Yes,
Birch. So
sir.
Demetrius Birch. All right.
Yes,
So I'm
sir.
gonna pin that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pin that. Let me see here.
Oh my God.
Hey y'all can just send it to him directly. Whatever was sent, as far as super chats, I'll send that to him when we get off of live. And I will screenshot that and I will post it for transparency purposes to the community. So we got 10, 30, 50, 70, 90, 110, 160. So I'm going to send you 160 via Cash App, and then anybody else can send you they cash as well. Whatever they want to send you. I got it pinned to the top. Oh, I pinned the wrong thing to the top. Hold on. Where is it at? Hold on. That's what I need to pin to the top. All right, boom. So yeah, I'll send you the 160. So I'll send you at 30%. I just put that. That'll be extra. I ain't really worried about that. And then we'll get that room situation taken care of.
Yes, sir.
Send me the information tonight, and then
I will, man.
I guess I don't know. I could either send you the money, or I can just put the room on my credit card. I'll probably just I'll probably just send you. We'll talk.
We'll
talk.
We'll do. We'll do.
Man, they pretty much covering them. They still sending money to the damn super chat.
It's I don't know what to say, man. That really touched my heart, man. For real, man. For real.
Shout out to Carlos, another $40 to the super chat. So I'm gonna add that. So that's 2. This took a turn. Mark, you have my respect for the game. This is up, man. It's all good, man. It's all good. So man, we're gonna send you that, man. Hopefully that'll take a little pressure off you, man, and
it will, man.
That way you can look for a job aggressively without having to worry about.
I've been, and the sad part is I've been aggressively, and it's just when they promised me the job, it just never turned out the way it's supposed to go. So, I mean, I gotta have proof that's solid. That is, you know what I'm saying? I don't just fall for anything. You know what I'm saying? That's not how I roll.
Yeah, if anybody else, just send it to his Cash App directly. It's pinned to the top. You know what I'm saying? So it's pinned to the top. If you want to help him out, donate. The Cash App is pinned to the top. Yeah, man. So yeah, just keep me updated, man. Don't forget, because once I get off this live stream, I ain't finna cap. I'm going straight to bed, and then in the morning I'll be up at 3. So I won't wake you at 3, but let me know what you want to do. If you want me to just put it on my card or send you the cash, I'll send you another Cash App, and you can extend your room. So however you want to do it, man, just let me know. You there? Kelvin,
Yeah, I'm here.
You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, you hopped on camera.
Yeah, sorry about that. I'm sorry.
You good?
I'm doing my best, brother. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be all right, man. I'm gonna be all right. I'm gonna be all right.
All right, man. We're gonna talk. We're gonna talk off camera.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
All right, man.
All right.
All right, let me let me see. Let me get back to this. All right, shout out to everybody that sent those super chats. I'm gonna send that money to them right away when I get off the stream, and then I'll make sure I take a screenshot of that and post it in the community for transparency, so that y'all know that y'all donations went directly to him. Shout out to Raphael. Bro, I know what that feels like. Had to sleep in a broken down box truck in Wisconsin winter. Keep pushing, bro. And remember your lady, bro. She a real one for standing by your side. Definitely a real one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, that's tough, man. I just don't like seeing people in situations like that. So anybody that's poured into me and just his $2.99 membership, you know, that right there, you know, I'm obligated. Like I owe him that much. You know, a person that is here all the time, every single live stream that I do, you know, Kelvin is here, you know, supporting me. So, man, it's the least I can do, man. It's the least I can do, man. You know, I hate, you know, to see people in situations like that, man. It's tough. That's tough, bro. So, man, the live stream, you know, hopefully someone got some type of value from the live stream. You know, when I do these live streams and I talk, you know, and I go into accountability, it's all for the better, you know. It's all for the better. You know, I'm not here for people to like me. I really don't care, you know, but one thing I can say is that the information that I give, the results are there. You know, the results are there from business to box trucking to what to do with the money that you have from box trucking, even down to what I'm doing now with the members with investment. Everything that I tell people is going to happen. It happens. The things that I say for people to do to maximize their earning potential, it works. Down to different sectors, I say, you know what? These are going to bring bigger returns. Play this narrative on your investment. People see big returns. It's because I have experience. I do the research and I know what I'm talking about. So when I come on here and I do these live streams, I'm here so people can win. That's it. That's all. Nothing more, nothing less. You know what I'm saying? These are things that I've done and I continue to do, and the results are there. So hopefully someone that watched this, at least one person I hope, was able to take this information and is going to apply it, and we'll see success from it. I know I haven't been doing many live streams lately, and I'm just going to be honest with you. It's hard doing live streams when, you know, people sending me screenshots of people that's stuck and they ain't got no damn money to get from point A to point B with a load on the truck. It's difficult. And you know, it's like the more I give people the blueprint to success, is like, man, I'm preaching to the choir, man. So ultimately I just wanted to take a break, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be beating a dead horse, you know what I'm saying? So that's ultimately why I've just been kind of chilling on the public side, but I'm gonna ramp it back up. I just want people to win. That's it. Ultimately, I just want people to win, and that's it. I appreciate everybody for, you know, sending those super chats. I see them still coming through. Let's see. Let me read this one. Mark, can you include this? But we're gonna send them more. I just want you to catch this. Bro, you are an example. Keep going, bro. Glad I came across your channel. God bless you, your family, and the MGMs. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go in here and go to bed. I'm gonna send them this money right now, and then I'm gonna get my behind in a bed so I can get up at 3 in the morning. He's right, bro. He be putting people on game, giving free lessons. Mark, we really do appreciate you, man. You are a role model. Mentor, love your leadership. Appreciate you. You're a good man. Appreciate you. I appreciate all you guys, even the ones that don't like me. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody. The reason why I do this is to help people. You know, I've been doing it for 2 years. I'm going to continue to do it. I may not do it as frequently as I was earlier this year and last year, but I'm going to make sure I at least give, 1 or 2 shows a week. Because we got to see a change, man. I think a big part of a lot of people's downfall in this box truck business is that they just don't understand business. They don't understand business, and they don't understand the mindset it takes to build a business. We can't say run a business because you got to build it first. You got to know how to build a business in order to run it successfully. And that's why I try to get people in the mindset. If you know how to run a business, if you understand business, you can run any business. If I could go start any business I want to because I understand business. And I think that's just what a lot of people just feel they just don't understand. So that's why I come on here, man, to try to, help people get in the right mind frame of running a business, man. And just when I look back from when I started this channel 2 years ago, from where, this, not the box truck sector has gone, but the box truck sector as far as YouTube, where it's gone, it's did a completely 360. The people that are around now really, really, for the most part, really, really want to know and really, really, really want to be successful. But, you got to delay that gratification and you got to do what's right, man. It's money out here, man. Every day is it's money to be made. Lots of it. And I'm not bullshitting you. There's lots of money to be made every single day, and you yourself can make thousands or tens of thousands of dollars a day. It's simple. It's not hard. It's not even hard. Once you get over the hump, money is not going to be one of the 99 problems that you have. Once you get over that hump, that shit just going to come. But you got to get over the hump. And the things that you need to do to get over that hump, a lot of people not doing them. So, you just got to refocus, unlearn the bad behavior, learn the good behaviors that you need to get to where you want to get to. And then once that money start coming in, man, that shit just going to keep coming, man. That ain't even no issue. Everything was good. Vacation was good, Vincent. Shout out to you, Freight Logistics. Appreciate you. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to DG Got Hustle. Make sure y'all go follow his channel. Appreciate you. Shout out to all the people who just became members. Make sure y'all go check out that members live stream that we did today, so y'all don't miss the rest of the plays. Once again, shout out to those members. I was one member that said they made $5,000 today. There was another member, I think they said made $3,500. Shout out to Heavy Goodman. I know he said he followed one of my plays. He invested $1,800 and he turned $1,800 into $4,500 over the weekend. Shout out to him. And it was a few more people. I just can't remember everybody, but shout out to all the MGMs that is man, we doing good things over there. So shout out to all y'all. Shout out to the new members. Are you vouching for? Am I vouching for DG Got Hustle? I know he has a channel, and I know he watches my channel. Now, as far as vouching for him in what way? I just said he put a compliment, and I said go follow his channel. Do I know him personally? No. I know he's a content creator that supports me, so I'm telling you to go check him out. Listen, man. Listen. Let me say this before I get out of here, too, man. Damn, Cars and Cribs just said you was giving the sauce trying to become a member. Shout out to Cars and Cribs. I talk to Cars and Cribs every day. I didn't even know Cars and Cribs watched me. His channel is three to four times the size of mine. You never know who's watching you that has a larger channel that respects the information that you give and they see value in the information that you give. Just because you have a smaller channel doesn't mean larger channels don't watch you and receive value. Yeah, so he hit me up and he's part of the inner circle. So we got the MGMs and then we got the inner circle. Now the inner circle is something different. That's something different. That's something different. It's only a few people in the inner circle. And everybody can't be in the inner circle because it's a different level. It's a different level. But yeah, he's a part of the inner circle. So shout out to Cars and Crib. But Daniel, let me say this too. This whole content creator thing where people watch some people and then they don't watch some people and then they come into the other people's channels and then they don't want you to mention the other people or do this. If a person supports me and they come in and support me and they're a fellow content creator and I see them in the chat, I'm going to support them. Me and him don't have beef. I don't have any issues with him. So now here come Axel. So here come Axel now. See, this is that bullshit. I'm not getting caught up in that shit. I ain't getting caught up in that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, real quick, Mark, do you know any company that will let me run under their insurance with a rental Sprinter van? Real quick, Mark, do you know any company that will let me run under their insurance? No. Not off the top of my head. Not off the top of my head. Are you like a billionaire to me, Mark? If I was a billionaire, I wouldn't be up here talking. Hey, get that money, fellas. Hit them stocks, bears or bulls. How do I find out the best market to be in? What determines if I'm in a good market or not? What market are you in? Where do you live? You mean to tell me, Daniel, you ain't even watched this content? See, that's what I'm saying. That's how stuff gets started, man. That's how stuff gets started, man. That's how stuff gets started, man. I don't have smoke with nobody. Nobody. I support people that support me. You do right by me, I do right by you. So he supports the channel, so I support him. Big Weavy say he was living in the truck before you quit today. Damn, you quit? Somebody else wanted to hop in early. Is that person still here? If that person is still here, you can hit the link, man. I'm going to stay on for a few more minutes, man. Then I'm going to get out of here. Yeah, y'all got to stop starting trouble, man. Listen, even though I ain't been live streaming as often as I used to, I see every single thing. Trust me, people don't let me get away without seeing stuff. If I don't go looking for it, people send me the stuff. And they give me the timestamps. I see it all. And I also see the lack of support. I see the views going down on other people's channels. People ain't watching the content. But a lot of people want to keep up mess. No, I'm not saying you disrespect, but you can't. When you say something like that, it puts off like negative vibes. If a person shouts somebody out, they just shouting somebody out. Listen, there's people that if they said something, if they came in here and I saw them in the chat, I would shout them out. And I know I've had issues with them. And I'm not talking about who y'all think I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? If a person speaks, you're supposed to speak back. If a person says hello, you're supposed to say hello back. That's just the common courtesy thing to do. But then when somebody said, man, do you vouch for him for me speaking to him? To me, that's like, that's how shit gets started. And hey, we had a good live, and I don't want to take 2 steps back. Nah, DG got hustle. I'm speaking up for you, bro. I'm speaking up for you. No, DG hustle. You talking to me? I'm speaking up for you. I'm speaking up for you. I'm not speaking to you. I'm speaking up for you. Wait, hold on. Who is he talking to? Wait. Hold on. Let me get some shit in order. Let me get some shit in order real quick. What's going on in here? Wait, hold on. DG got hustle. I'm speaking in favor of you. Oh, he's talking to Axel? What's the issue in the chat? No. Yeah, forget the nonsense. I just want to make sure he understands that I was defending him. I wasn't talking to him. I was talking to Daniel. But see, that's how stuff gets started, though. People will try to pit content creators against content creators. And that shit got to stop. That shit has to stop. It's got to stop. You know, that shit got to stop. Because I don't never see nobody going and challenging the people on Instagram that's selling all the bullshit. I don't see that. I don't see nobody going and challenging them. Not one person. I see people talk about them, but I don't see nobody go challenge them. All right. So, if somebody come in my live stream and they speak, that don't mean if you got an issue with them, jump down their throat. They ain't here for you. They here for me. And Axel, check this out. Axel, chill out. Because here's the thing. Check this out. When people come to my live stream, they're here to see me. Whatever beefs that y'all got to handle that shit on your own time. Y'all got to handle that shit on your own time. DG Got Hustle been subscribed to my channel for a couple years now. The man has come in and showed me nothing but respect. Y'all got to handle that shit on your own time. This whole content creation, and trust me, I've been a part of it. I've had my fair share of it, you know. But mine was more about, that's another story. But a lot of this, only our people do this. Mark, he not talking about me. I don't know who he talking about. What's goody, big homie? Who's he talking to? Who is he talking to? Hey, DG, who you talking to in the chat? Because I'm not following it. Joshua Curtis said, why not get back into the moving game right now? That would be crazy. That would be ludicrous. One, where would I find people to work? Two, why would I deal with it? It's just not enough. How do I say this without? I've been there and done it. I think I've milked it for what it was worth during the good years. I think if I was to do it now, it would be a lot more work than what it's worth to me. It's not worth it to me anymore. I think I milked out of it the most I could during the prime years. I think now I would have to cut a lot of corners, right? I would run a lot of risk as far as hiring people, the type of people that I would have to hire. I'm gonna tell you how it runs here. Most of the moving companies here, and I'm pretty sure throughout the country, a lot of those guys on the truck are illegal. So this is what'll happen. You'll do a move, or let's say you'll order a piece of furniture, and 3 guys will be on the truck. You can order furniture from Crate and Barrel, Walter E. Smith, whatever, Bob's, wherever, right? And the contracted company that comes out, they're going to probably be 3 Hispanic guys. There's going to be the one Hispanic guy who's the driver. He's the guy who does all the talking. The other 2 guys don't speak a lick of English. Those guys are more than likely illegal. Now, I know moving companies here that have had to resort to hiring illegals and keeping their fingers crossed and taking chances just to stay in business. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. One, I don't speak Spanish fluently. 2, I don't want to do that. All right? Because it's only a matter of time. And the risk of it's not worth the reward. It's not worth it to me. And I'm not in that phase of life anymore where I want to deal with employees. I will never start an employee-based business again. I'm too far removed from that. I'm gone already. Like, I know enough now where, and I've built enough where my money can make money for me. My money, each dollar is an employee. It's a soldier. I don't need actual humans anymore. I've elevated and graduated that each single dollar that I have is an employee. That each dollar goes out and recruits other soldiers, other dollars, and brings it back in. I let my money work. I will never start a business where I have to depend on a human being again. At this day and age, human beings in this day and age they're not dependable. They're unpredictable. They're not dependable. I'm not going to run a multitude of trucks, or let's say one truck, and have to keep my fingers crossed every day that this crew is going to show up. No. No. I'm not going to do that. I'm too far gone, and I know now at this point in my life how to make money without employees. Listen. And some of the MGMs know. I made more money today. A person would probably have to work 2 or 3 months to make what I made today. Let me tell you what I did today. Went to the gym. That's it. See, I don't think money is a tool. Money is a tool. Learn how to use the tool, and you'll never have to work a day in your life. Again, you got to work to get it. That's what I talked about earlier. Active, 10 years. Once you get it, you build up a nest egg, then you use the money as a tool to make more money. And you'll never have to do shit again. I would love to show y'all just one, but I'm not going to do that. The people in the MGM, the money they made, they've seen. I showed Great Polo a dollar cost average of one asset that I own. My dollar cost average is so low, which is why on that particular asset, I can make $20,000 in one day. Because when everybody else was out doing dumb shit, cracking jokes, doing dumb shit, being bullish, being greedy, I was sitting over here in the cut, dollar cost averaging. When they lost it, I bought it. Very, very low. And now it's very, very high. I see people making things, oh, well, he sits behind this computer. He's not out here. Why would I want to be out there? I was out there already. Like, when people say that shit, this shit is funny to me. Why would I want to be out there when I've been out there and I make more money doing nothing? Would you rather be out there and make less money, or would you rather make a whole lot more money doing nothing? That shit is crazy to me when people say these things. Why would I want to go back out there and be back out there? I was out there already for 13, 14 years. That's not cool. The point is to bust your ass so that you can make money doing nothing. And the earlier you do it in life, the better. That's why I separate the shit. That's why I did the MGMs and the regular shit. And then the inner circle. The people that understand how money works are the people that's going to be successful in anything they do, including box trucking. I'm just reading. I don't. I, I'm waiting on them to hit the link, man. I don't. It's it's easy, man. Uh, It's easy, man. Oh man. All right, I'm waiting on them to hit the link, man. Let me see how much money I gotta send Kelvin. These super chats plus while I'm waiting on him to hit the link. 40, 30, 40. 20, 40. All right. DG, you gonna hit the link? What's up? What's up? What's up, big dog? What we doing? What we doing? What we doing? What we doing, GG? You said drop the link. I dropped it. What time is it? 9:30. Shout out to DJ GT King. Joshua Curry said, "You have a great platform, so why would it be hard to get workers? And every year the moving shit gets better." Joshua, check this out. I don't know how old you are. I turned 44 last Monday. I started in 2010. I retired in October 2022. All right. I know my market. All right. I know who's going to do that labor intensive work in my market. I know what it's going to take to hire people in my market. The people that are going to do that work ain't going to work for me. They're not going to work for me. Even though I'm a good paymaster, they're not going to work for me. All right. That's one. Two, why would I want to do that? I don't need to do it. Listen, why would I want to get up, deal with people, deal with customers, deal with a liability driven business, deal with trucks, deal with insurance, deal with, people breaking shit, learn to speak Spanish, sit in the office all day, talk to customers, talk to CDS, book more moving supplies, do this, do all that. Why would I want to do that when I don't have to do it? When I did it for years, delayed my gratification, invested my money, and my money is working for me. Why would I want to get up, drive across town to a yard, sit in office all day, and do that shit? When I can make the same money, I'm actually making more money now doing nothing. So if you can make more money doing nothing, if you can make a lot of money doing something and a lot more money doing nothing, which would you do? I did it. I don't want to do it no more. I don't have to do it no more. What do you mean? Why wouldn't I want to continue to do it? I got a great platform. Why you have a great platform, so why would it be hard to get workers? It's going to be hard to get workers. I've never seen a black guy and a bunch of Hispanic guys on a truck. I've never seen that before. I've never seen a black guy run a company with all Hispanic workers. I've never seen that before. Listen, we're going to keep it funky. We're going to break it down. We're going to keep it straight to reality. It's not happening. I've had Hispanics work for me before. None of them were loyal. All right. It wasn't the fact that they weren't loyal. They're going to do their own thing eventually. I was just a stepping stone, a bump in the road for them. And then when they leave, they don't give you no notice. They just leave. And when one person leaves, they all leave. If I want to build a successful business, I need longevity. And that's nothing wrong with that. That's just the culture. It is what it is. And not only that is, it's not even enough legal people. Like, I would have to literally run illegal aliens. And I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to, listen, it's not worth it to me. And that's just the facts of the matter. It's the truth. That's the truth. You're not going to get an American Caucasian 20-something-year-old, 30-something-year-old to come lift furniture. You're not going to get a Black American to come lift furniture that's in their 20s or 30s. You're not doing it. That's not happening anymore. You can't even get an Americanized Hispanic to really do it. A first generation one, maybe. Why? Because there's plenty of opportunities out here to make the same amount of money or more doing less labor intensive work. We're not in that time frame. When I started in 2010, there was no gig economy, there was no Uber, there was no Lyft, there was no DoorDash, there was no none of this shit that people can do now. It was either you work or you be broke. And it was a certain group of people, felons, who the world turned their back on. So they had to go do shit like moving and roofing, real labor intensive shit. But now they have other opportunities to do less labor intensive shit and make the same, if not more money. I'm telling you from an experienced, tenured business owner. And put that aside, why would I want to deal with all that shit when I've done everything that I'm telling you to do? Stack your money, build your money. If I got a bag, why would I want to go do labor intensive work when I got a bag of money and my money working for me? My money is employees. Every single dollar is an employee. Every single one of them. I pimp every single one, every single day. I pimp in their ass. Facts. I'm gonna go bust my ass for and deal with people. I use money as a tool. You got to get your mind frame right. See, you asking me that question, let me know your mind frame ain't there yet. It's going to get there, though. Keep watching the channel. It's going to get there. Hold on. Yo.
Big bro, what's going on, man?
What's going on, man? How you feeling?
Oh, man, I'm blessed, bro. I can't complain, man. You know, I'm just coming in here on a positive note, man. I'm just on this road beating it up, bro. I just, you know, man, it ain't nothing but love for you, bro. You know, that's why I've always been supporting you off top. You know what I mean? And
I
with
appreciate it.
Axel, man, oh, it's all good. And with Axel, I already know, bro. He remind me of one of my uncles. He just be talking shit, and I know not to take it a certain way. You feel me? I know when he said that, oh, you vouching for me? I know he was just talking shit in a light like that. You know what I mean? I wasn't getting at him, but the other cat that had said something about me trolling and something like that, talking about he didn't know me. Like, bro, I don't know you neither. You know what I mean? And I ain't worried about knowing you. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here on this road beating it up, bro, getting my bag, minding my business. But I'm on some positive shit, bro. I just want to reiterate what you're saying as far as the investing and sticking to the game for 10 years, bro, and doing something. You know what I mean? I'm a Frisco cat, man. I'm from San Francisco, and I really used to be outside on that corner, man, living a life that, none of us had to live and seeing shit I shouldn't have seen. Like, you know what I mean? Most of us, bro. But I turned my life around on some positive shit, you know what I mean? I got the kids at the home, I got the wifey, you know what I'm saying? And I'm out here doing this for not only them, but for myself for sure. But man, like making the right investments, like you said, bro, in the height of the pandemic, bro, I made so much money, the most money I ever made in my life, bro, during that time. And it's from doing what you said, bro, just delaying gratification, you know what I mean? Just as far as just investing, bro, sticking to a plan, putting your head down. You know what I mean? I was able to sell a house, bro. I had so many stocks. I still got so many stocks. Today I busted a video over the head, man. I had 3 option contracts for it to hit 900, and I jumped out at 889. Told they ass up today. You know what I mean? So like you saying, bro, like it's a trip, bro. Like you like my internet big brother, bro. Like we got a lot in common, man. You know what I mean? Like you be speaking that real, bro, and I respect you for that. You don't come on here with the fluff like you say. You know what I'm saying? And I really respect that, bro. Like, and that's why I always tune in. Sometimes I can't jump in the chat because I'm out here on this road. Like even tonight, me typing, I'm lightweight damn near finna crash and stuff trying to type it and read the chat. You feel me? But it's just nothing but love, bro. And I wanted you. Man, you already know, man. I just wanted you to know that, you feel me? But like I said, I already know how Axel get. I know how Axel is, bro. I ain't got no issue with Axel. I already know how he is. He really remind me of one of my uncles, you feel me? The way he be talking this little shit and shit. Like, I don't pay that no mind, you know what I mean? But, yeah, bro, I just wanted to hop on here, bro, and just let you know, it ain't nothing but love, bro. Like, real talk. I'm actually finna join the MGM, too, man. I need to hop in there. Like I said, I be doing my investments, bro. I've been in the stock game heavy since like 2016. And that's how I bought my box truck, bro. No lie. Like a few people thought I got a loan or cashed out some other way. You know what I mean? I sold stocks, bro, and I literally went to go cash out for my first box truck. It's in my content. But even like you say, bro, with you, like how you don't got time, you didn't have time to shoot content when you first started because you was busy getting the bag. And that's kind of how I am right now with this semi. You feel me? Like I ran it up in the Sprinter vans. I bought this semi and back to mechanics. Ain't nothing really for me to shoot, bro. Like I can shoot my journey and all that, but I can't teach nobody nothing about something I'm still learning myself. You know what I mean? But it's been a beautiful week for me though. I ain't gonna lie, man. This my first week, 6 days. From 6 days ago today, bro, I just cleared 7,100, and I've been in the truck for about almost 4 months now, and that's my most highest week. So I'm proud as hell as that, as well this week, man. So, and I don't even own no trailer, bro. I'm out here power only, just hustling though, really out here getting to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I appreciate you though, bro. Yeah, man. I just wanted to let you know that, bro, and let you know, I ain't never, bro. I wouldn't have no issues with you even if I wanted to, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I didn't know what was going on in the chat. That's why when you said that, I'm like, I ain't say I was.
And I figured that. Bro. And that's why I said Axel already knew, but then when the other cat had chimed in, I'm like, hold on, bro. Like, you talking about you don't know me or you never heard of me. I don't know you neither, but that's neither here or there. You know what I mean? I'm just, bro. I'm who I am. I'm a changed person. But then when I see shit like that, it's gonna make me speak up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this internet shit, man. This shit.
Exactly.
Man, this shit. It takes when you first started, you gotta get accustomed to what it really is, and then once you get accustomed to what it really is, that shit, it. Man,
it go over your head. It started going over your head.
Yeah, and that's why I'm kind of like doing it. I'm still doing it, but like I'm not finna be on here 3 and 4 nights a week. Not no more. I'm straight. Maybe 1 or 2.
Man,
and I'm gonna do 2, maybe 1 or 2 good shows, and And that's it, bro. You know what I'm saying? So like I
That's
ain't
all
got
we
time.
need. That's all we need. Nah,
Yeah.
that's all we need, man. You ain't gotta
Yeah.
overexhaust yourself or go
Yeah,
too
'cause
hard on it. You've been doing it, man. Like you said, 2 years straight, bro, and you've been putting out nothing but fire, nothing but truth, nothing but real game. You know what I mean? So everybody deserves a break from that, bro. And you know what I mean? Like your content it's still gonna sell itself no matter what, no matter what you do, cause
this,
it's real, bro. Like you know what I
yeah.
mean? It's gonna sell itself, bro.
Yeah, the 2 weeks I ain't really been putting out content, the channel's still been just growing. You know what I'm saying? Listen,
Exactly.
say people really don't understand this content. I'm gonna tell you how I look at it. And I never said this before, right? Because I really don't make money from this shit. This shit ain't what it costs to put the production on, the level of
Right.
production. Like that shit don't even, the shit that they pay, it don't even, to be honest with you, it really don't even make sense to do it. I do it to really help people, but the day I remove myself from it is when it becomes profitable. As long as I'm sitting here week after week, see, let me give people some game real quick. And I know you content creators, y'all sitting in here listening too, soaking up game. I know y'all be watching me. The moment I stop is when it becomes profitable. As long as I'm sitting up here doing the streams every week, I'm operating at a loss. When I disappear and the content is steady doing numbers without me being there is when it becomes profitable. So it's like digital real estate. Each video is like a property.
Right.
And each view is like a tenant.
Fact.
Or a guest. You can look at it like an Airbnb or a hotel room. And each person that view is like a guest for the night. Right. And that's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? But as long as I'm creating the content and doing the live streams week after week, I'm not being compensated for my time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But if I remove myself,
respect you, man.
Mm-hmm. But the day I remove myself and just disappear and all this old content just keeps racking up views, and that's when it becomes profitable.
Nice. Yeah, it's a trip, bro. You say that. I was making more money, bro, when I had like 5,000 to 6,000 subscribers, 6,500 subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I was making more money then. I don't know if it was because it was closer to the pandemic and everybody was in the house or whatever. It was kind of right after though. But I was making more money with that amount of subscribers, and I just hit 12,000 like 2 days ago or something like that. Probably laughing at the little checks they send me now, bro. I'd be like, you know what I mean? For me to get on here and really carry around this camera and kind of do it how I was doing it, bro, like you said, it kind of ain't worth it. You know what I mean?
Well,
at this point, and that's subscribers.
I can tell you why that you were making money during the pandemic with less subscribers. Because the advertisers were paying more during the pandemic.
Right.
Because everybody was at home and YouTube, if you notice, the views went up. Look at some of the bigger content creators, not even in the box truck space. Look at like Mr. Organic. Look at like CJ on 32s. Look at like Tall Guy Car Reviews. All right, so look at just those guys. Right now. Look at those guys. When the pandemic hit, views went up. Advertisers paid more, so they were paying more. On top of the fact they were paying more, the views were higher, so these guys were getting more. If you look at a lot of these content creators, they were living basic, regular YouTuber lives. They might have had the one little nice Hellcat or whatever. But once the pandemic hit, you seen people moving into mansions. You seen people go out and get a fleet of cars. Even look at the workout guys. Look at Cali Muscle. Look at all these guys.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? But then once the pandemic was over and the advertisers pulled all that advertising revenue, what happened? The reverse. You saw all of them getting rid of their cars. You saw all of them talking about, oh, man, you know, I'm doing too much. I'm a humble guy. I just want, you know, Mr. Organic done moved into a one-bedroom apartment. He done went out and he got a $90,000 car trying to sell it like it's $450,000. Everybody in the chat just saying, man, just be honest, man. You had a setback. You gonna get it back. Just be honest. Cali Muscle still doing this thing, but he turned in a lot of his cars. You see what I'm saying? A lot of these guys went up and then they went back down. So that's why, you know, that money was probably paying you more during the pandemic. Yeah, so it's a different ball game now.
I'm just glad, bro. I always know extra shit for you too. You know what I mean? Whatever I was doing is what I was really doing, and I didn't have to go above and beyond and spend money I didn't have, or you know what I mean? I was just being me, you know what I mean, and doing what I did. And I've always been a hustler. Like I said, you know what I mean? From the streets to just trying to run multiple different businesses that I had throughout the years, and just all that, bro. And I'm just glad I wasn't one of them fakers that tried to come on here and, you know, I'm doing this and doing and wasn't. And I really was pushing my business, bro, my business credit, you know what I mean? My personal credit and all that shit was always sweet. Just getting that together, you know, throughout the last little few years, and just building that business credit, bro, and getting that business bank account right, and just being able to bust more moves, like you say, make them souls go more down and go make some more money, you know what I mean? I'm just glad I was on that hype, bro, and didn't have to fall in the foo-foo to get some views, you know what I mean? Because like you said the other day, bro, like, real estate. So it's like, you know, without me putting out content, you know, like I said, I just hit 12,000 subscribers, bro, and I ain't put out no content in like almost 3-4 months, you know what I mean? But the channel's still growing. Now, if I did keep it consistent and keep posting, I'm pretty sure I'd probably be at a little bit higher. I think we damn near came in at the same time, bro, no lie. I think
I came in 22.
Just about the same time. I think I came in like at the end of 21, beginning of 22 too. Somewhere around out. But yeah, man, like, you know what I mean? Because y'all on the hype I'm on, bro. I love investing. You know what I mean? I love coming across different plays and just getting this money legally, bro, and being able to make it grow. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about, bro. And even after tonight, just showing Kelvin, bro, that love, bro, like, this what it's about, bro. It's about this. This is community. You feel me? Like, fuck all that other troll cat shit motherfuckers be in the comments and in the chat saying, like, that shit ain't worth $1. You know what I mean? Like, what happened tonight, that show real value in what your channel is about and what you're doing. You feel me? And that's why I'm rocking with you solid, bro. But you know what I mean? Like, when you said you was gonna come to Vegas too for your birthday, I was like, damn, man, I might have to try to get home and try to rock with bro and try to link up or something, man, so we could go ahead and step out and enjoy the night or something. You know what I mean? And do something. But you know, bro, I'm just out here beating up this road, like I said, bro, trying to stay positive, trying to do the right things in life and trying to move forward. And you know, bro, like, I'm just proud of you, bro, for watching you and just seeing you grow and just all that shit, bro. Like, you know, I couldn't have a hater bone in my body, never. It ain't me. It ain't never been me. I'm just, you know, just always solid, bro. And I'm proud of you, bro. I'm proud to see what you doing, and I'm sucking that shit in. I'm taking it in, bro. Every video I get to watch, whether I get to join the live or not, like, bro, I be on your videos tough, bro. So, you know what I mean? Just keep doing what you're doing. Like you said, even if you kind of fade back a little bit, shit, we good with 1 or 2 a week, man. Just keep dropping them gems on us.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you,
man. Most definitely. Yeah, yeah, man.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna say I was gonna let you go, man, and continue the show, bro. I just wanted to holler and just let you know, you know what I mean? I appreciate you, bro, and wasn't no funny business on my end. You know, it's nothing but love for you, and keep doing your thing, bro.
I appreciate you. Be safe out there.
All time, man. I'll tap in with you most definitely, man. We gonna holler for sure.
All right, bet.
All right, brother.
All right, later. All right, so is Josh coming up? Is Josh coming up? Did I drop the link for Josh? Is he coming up? I'm just curious why Josh want me to come out of retirement. I want to know. I want to ask Josh why he want me to come out of retirement. to run a moving business. Why Josh want me to add some more gray hairs to my chin? Why you want me to add more gray hair? So you want me to work harder. You want me to go backwards in life. I want you to come up here and explain it to me. Cuz maybe I'm missing something. So come up here and explain to me why I should go back and get into the moving business. Why can you the link is right there. Look above you where it says mark dimension highlighted. Tell me why I should come back and start that business. What benefit am I going to get from that? Tell me what benefit am I going to get from that? Tell me why is it beneficial for me to go have a bunch of headaches when I went through that period in business in my life already? The level that I'm trying to get people to graduate and elevate to, I'm there. So why would I go back? Please substantiate that for me. Why would I do that? Why would I go start a business that when people didn't come to work, I got to get my 44-year-old ass on the truck and carry shit up 3 flights of stairs? Why would I do that? Can you explain that to me? I'm curious. I ain't bullshit neither. Josh.
Yo.
What's up? Hey, explain this to me. Because I'm confused.
Why are you confused?
Why should I get back into the moving business?
Well, it's you don't have to get into it could be like a little well your money's up there, so you pretty much good money wise. So you pretty right what you're saying. It makes sense.
Yeah, it's not. Listen, that was some of the hardest shit I've ever did in my life. Listen, when the pandemic hit in 2020 and I had to get back on the truck, do you know how hard it was 2020, 2021, 2022?
What, it was hard in Chicago? New York, we busy.
No, moving after not being on the truck for 7 years, sitting in the office cushiony, and then having to be forced to get back on the truck because people didn't want to come to work because there was just so much free money out there. As a 40-year-old man, yeah. 41 and 42, I threw my shoulder out multiple times. I had to go through therapy, all type of shit. Like, it wasn't like getting out there starting that business at 30. You see what I'm saying? Like, you've done moving before, right?
Yeah, I'm still doing it now. I got a company. Okay. I got 4 trucks.
Okay, so what market are you in?
What do you mean? As in what?
What city do you live in? Where are you at?
Long Island, New York.
And how old are you?
36.
36. Are you on one of the trucks or no?
Of course, I gotta go out. Come on, I like this shit. No, it is. It's I love to do it. It ain't just like a little thing of doing it because I need the money. You know, I like, just making sure the customer's happy. Just, I love it. I love everything about it. I load the truck, unload the truck, I drive the truck.
Now, let me ask you this.
What's up?
Let's say by the time you get 40, you financially set, you want to step away from the business, you good. Do you think you would want to come back in the business at 44 and you straight? You don't need the money.
Not really, but like I said, you have your clientele too. So say if your clientele looking for moves, what are you gonna do? You're just gonna tell them no, you're not in the business no more.
That's exactly what I've been telling them for 2 years. Fuck them. They can go find somebody else. You know why? They were good to me. when they were paying me. But here's the thing. I check this out. I don't owe them shit. You know why? Because what I owed them was the service, and we provided that service. Whether it was during the 7 years where I wasn't on the truck, the 3 years before I removed myself from the truck, or the 3 years after when the pandemic hit and I had to get my ass back out on the truck. It was me going up 3 flights of stairs with a couch. It was Aaron that was carrying a radiator down and he fell through the stairs. It was the all right, you a mover, so you know what we talking about. You know what I'm talking about. So when Aaron was coming down the stairs with that radiator and that customer had them faulty ass stairs with the weight from the 2 movers plus the weight of the radiator, and Aaron went through the stairs and the radiator came down on his leg, you think I owed him something? All the years that we provided service for all the customers, I appreciate them and thank them, because without them, I wouldn't be here today. But when they call now and they still, Mark, what's going on? I'm retired. What do you want me to do? You got to find somebody else. Those years was good.
So do you still got your trucks or no?
I sold all of them. I got 2 trucks still that I'm probably finna list for sale this year. I kept 2 trucks. They've been sitting for 2 years.
What do you got? Hinos?
No. I kept 2 16-footers. I sold everything else. I kept 2 16-footers. So.
My thing is, it seems like you don't trust nobody. So Mark doing all this, Mark shouldn't have to be going in the truck.
No.
That's what you got workers for.
I trust people, and I've had, I think at my height, I had 30, 35 employees, but when I was running 15 trucks. But here's the thing, a lot comes with that. From 30 to 42, I was successful. I got out. I'm 44 now. All right. I did what I was supposed to do. Everything that I tell people what they need to do, I've done it. You move on. I would never start a business with people at that labor intensive ever again in life. It's too much risk at this point in my life. At that point, I did what I had to do. I did what I had to do. All right, to get to where I'm at. I didn't have then what I have now. I didn't have the knowledge. I didn't have the money. I got both now. Why would I go out there and do what you're doing and not to take away what you're doing? Because I did it for years.
Yeah.
But I guarantee you, if you really understood in totality what I'm talking about and where I'm at, you wouldn't go do it too. Because my biggest fear is, and I don't have to do it, I'll never do it. But what if I did do it? And somebody did called off. Guess who would have to get on the truck? Every night when I go to sleep, my hips lock up. They don't lock up, but they get stiff. I stretch them every day. Every day I gotta hit legs. I gotta squat, and I gotta do shoulders. Why? Because of the injuries that came with that business.
Yep.
So if I got enough investments to the point where today I made 5 figures, and the only time I left the house was to go to the gym, why would I go do all that shit for? When I got the knowledge and I got the money now that my money is a tool and it works for me. I'll never do that shit again. I don't give a damn about the customers. Them customers can find, you got New City Movers, you got the professionals, you got easy movers, you got Goldens movers.
You got easy movers, goers,
So if you want me to go, we can go to Big Boys, we can go Mayflower, we can go Wheaton, we can go Atlas. You know what I'm saying? You really want to spend the bag? You want to go corporate franchise? You can go 2 men in the truck. You can go college hunks moving. Yeah. You can go all my sons. All right, then come on, let's talk about it. You in the moving business? See, we talking moving talk. Only movers know what we talking about right now. But I know your hips probably lock up, your shoulders, your arms be messed up sometimes. Don't act like you don't wake up sore.
No, every day I finish the job, I'm fucking shot. Yeah.
But if I say, you know what,
There we go.
if I tell you I can't guarantee you a certain amount, but I can guarantee you Monday through Friday, I can guarantee you're gonna make somewhere between $2,000 to $40,000 a day, just by doing nothing, working an hour a day maybe, and it'll range depending on where we at in the economy and where we at in the market. Would you rather do
You said
that,
you
or
could
would
do
you?
that for me?
No, I'm telling you, if you was in that position, would
Oh
you
yeah,
rather
of
go
course, of
steal
course.
more? All right then.
Yeah. That make a lot of sense. You're right. But I just thought, like, it's like a little hobby for you. You know what I'm saying? I know you got your little money, but I see you don't miss it. Okay,
Hell no.
you go get a
Here's
truck.
the thing. Check this out.
You get
I
a little.
did miss it. You know when I missed it? The last day. The last day I missed it. A few months after that, I missed it. But ultimately, I'm still suffering from the ailments that came with making that type of money. 2020, 2021, 2022, I tore my body up. My shoulder situation happened during the pandemic. It was on a day where, I'm already short. I got these trucks that's not running. I'm running a limited amount of trucks. And the guys that's coming, they fair weather too, because you already know they done hit a few unemployments in a few different states. They got PPP. Their baby mama got PPP. They got the EIDL. They got the PUA. They getting unemployment in 3-4 different states. And they still trying to come to work for me. I appreciate it. But it's going to be them days where they not getting up coming. So now I got to work harder. So not only am I doing the move, I'm doing my truck, my route is doing it with one less man. And then the guy that I got with me, he's on the new. So now I'm overworking. Man, the day I threw my shoulder out, it was a wrap. I just felt it was on an armoire. And I had the straps on. Luckily, it was a guy there that when my shoulder went out, the armoire started tilting that way, and the guy was there. That was by the grace of God. But that was from overexertion. When I put myself in that position now just to say, oh, I miss it so much, because I don't need the bread. I'm doing it because I miss it.
Yeah.
Hell no. Because these customers ain't. That lady watched that shit. She said, I'll just put it in the garage. She felt so bad. She was like, damn, they got to take this up a flight of stairs. It was hell getting it down. The husband was like, man, we've been moving this thing for 20 years. Every mover has an issue with it. My shoulder ain't been the same, bro. It'll probably be like this for the rest of my life. I have to hit shoulders every day when I go to the gym. That's the only way it feels good. If I go a few days without hitting shoulders, it stiffens up.
I watch you live all the time. I remember you said, for you to go to California, it'll be 20 grand.
20 grand minimum before I even go look at it. Just to yeah.
Shit.
What, it's less for
Why
you?
so much? Yeah. Hell yeah.
You coming from New York. You crazy as hell if you going to California for less than 20 grand. From New York?
Shit, 20 grand, shit. Yeah.
Oh man, you need me to do your marketing and your sales then. I don't know what customers you dealing with. Mark wasn't sending a truck to California for less than 20 grand. Mark wasn't sending a truck to California for less than 20,000.
All right, but like I said, I appreciate you. I'm enjoying your members thing. I like you, man. You seem like you got a lot of knowledge.
I appreciate you, man. I see you down in the chat trying to give me smoke. See, on this channel, when you see, we don't dodge smoke on this channel. We drop the link. We're going to get an understanding. And we came to an understanding. I like you too. We came to an understanding. It's all good. It's all good. I appreciate you for jumping up.
But it's
What's
I
up?
understand
What's up?
you don't want to do this no more, but how do you think your workers feel that you don't want to do this no more? You don't care about what they feel or how they,
How did they care about how I feel when they got the PPP when they weren't supposed to get it and they left me hanging?
But you was always good to your workers?
When they got the PPP, did they care about me and my business? Wow, they left. They got the PPP. They fucked up now. And the ones that was coming, that was still coming, they became fair weather. They wasn't as punctual. They weren't as dedicated. They weren't as reliable as they were when they were broke.
Yeah.
Why? Because they had money. So they could party more and not get their ass up and come to work and leave Mark hanging, which Mark had to come out and then do the job of 2-3 men, which caused me to overexert my body. I remember one time during the pandemic, I pulled a lower back muscle. I had to fight to get through that job. And that was a day when somebody didn't show up. I had to fight to get through that job. But see, this is what it takes when you are the owner of a business. You know what I'm talking about. See, you 36 and you still love it. And ain't nothing wrong with that. When I was in the thick of it, when I was 36 was 2016. That was another year I did an M. I was loving it too. I got 15 trucks, got 30-some employees. I got a warehouse. You know what I'm saying? People pulling up to the yard. I got a successful U-Haul business. I let my brother run there. I said, you keep all the revenue from the U-Haul. That's all you. I don't want none of that. That's all you. I'm 36. I loved it too then. I didn't have the knowledge that I have now. I was developing the knowledge. Are you trolling me, man?
Who?
You.
Why would I be trolling you? Trolling you about what?
Oh, because somebody in the chat said you trolling.
Who the fuck, nigga? Nobody on this know me on here until I'm trolling. Why would I be trolling for? Then I'm gonna waste your time. You waste my time. That make no sense.
Right. All right. Well, so yeah, you 36, bro. You 36, man. So you know you still in love with it, and ain't nothing wrong with that. But that love is going to eventually turn into exit plan.
Yeah, it's coming because, like I said, every day you start to get tired of it. Like I said, I'm getting up early doing this shit. It's just, and when people depend on you, that's the hardest part. Because you got to be A1. You can't drop nothing, scratch no wall, damn nobody's floor. Everything got to be right.
And that's the mental stress that comes along with it.
Yeah.
Because every day you worried about, man, which crew gonna come with the damage? I pray don't no crew damage nothing today. It's today gonna be
nobody come to work high, nobody come to work drunk, yeah.
All that. So not only are you, if you are active like you are physically, you got to deal with the physical ailment of you and your crew being on the truck, but now you also got to deal with the mental stress of the 3 other trucks that you got running that you're not at. If they're gonna do the job the correct way and not damage anything. That's the biggest fear. Whenever you get that call from another crew, they could be calling you to tell you that they finished with a job and they need a total and run a credit card. But that's not what comes through your head when you see them calling. What come, man, I hope they ain't fucked nothing up. I hope they ain't damaged.
They ain't break that, yep.
Am I lying? Is that what go through your head? All right, then. Why I wanna go do that again? When I did it already successfully and I graduated from it. No, I'm cool.
Or the worst is when the customer's calling you, hey, Mark, I think one of your guys stole stuff from my house.
I only had that one time and she found it and she was embarrassed. Yeah, she was embarrassed. She was embarrassed. She packed and she hadn't unpacked. I said, ma'am, unpack. You haven't unpacked. You can't say nothing. Now you getting mad. Now you pulling the race shit. You done said some racist shit. Now you had to come back and apologize. And now you crying and shit. You know how white people get when they embarrass and shit. They start crying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you done said all this shit and it's there. Yeah, so I had one time, but
a lot. Yeah, a lot of these white people, they don't relate. Some of them relate to black and Hispanic people in their house. You know,
You
when they
know,
look for movers, you know, they're funny style. Trust me, I know.
I've experienced it, but it's not really with them. I've experienced, that level of uncomfortable, I really experienced it when I got back out on the truck during the pandemic. It came mostly from the I don't know if they're Pakistani Indians, the
Yeah,
Indians.
the Indians. Yeah, they funny. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
the
yeah.
Indians are funny, you know what I'm saying? So, and maybe some of the
They watch
Asian, the
every little move,
Chinese,
right? Don't
they
they?
watch every little, they follow you every room. It could be a little bitty
Yeah,
ass
yeah, yeah, yeah,
bedroom, and you just got enough
yeah,
to take the bed up to wrap it, and the father is there just standing there with his hands behind your back, looking over your shoulder like, man, get out the way, bro. You might as well help us, man, because it ain't no room. You in our way. So yeah, I've experienced that more with
Yo,
the Indians.
you scratch the wall, the whole job is done.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah. So even with that, who wants to deal with that? That's uncomfortable, man. That makes you feel. And I, in my head, at this point, when they doing that shit, in my head, I used to be like, man, this dude really just don't know. Like the place that we moving, my shit was. If they really knew how I was living, to be following me like I'm gonna steal some shit, that shit used to piss me the hell off. You see what I'm saying? But
How was you living?
how was I living?
Yeah.
I'm living like I'm living now. I own a successful
Oh,
company.
you
I'm on
said
my way out, and you following me like I'm gonna steal something. You following me like I'm looking at your fur. This is peace. This is. You got a bunch of bullshit in here. This shit ain't shit.
oh, you got to figure. You got okay. You got to figure. How did they come up to your name? Was it word of mouth, or and
No, no,
then
no, no,
for
no,
them to
no, no,
do
no.
that and follow you like that?
My company has always been marketed. Just by this time during the pandemic, I'm in business over 10 years now. So,
Yeah.
word of mouth. And see, here's the thing with the Indians. Once you move one family and everything goes right, they have a real tight knit community. And then they start telling the whole Indian community about you.
Yep. Yep.
So
Yep.
once you move one and you do a good job, and mess nothing up, and more importantly, they didn't steal nothing, they gonna refer you to every single body. That the Chinese is the same way. But even
They
though
tip
they
the
got
worst
that,
too.
even though they got that referral, they still gonna follow your ass. That's just what they
Yep.
do. They follow you on
And
the
don't they tip the
elevator
worst too?
down to the truck, back up, back down the elevator. Listen, chill out. You don't have to follow. We ain't going nowhere.
Yep.
We're gonna follow you to the drop off, man. Go ahead and get the shit ready. You don't have to follow the truck. If we speed up, we get the yellow light. They running the red light. They gonna follow the truck
Yep.
every turn. You think I want to go through that again? I don't want to go through that shit. We don't want shit in this raggedy motherfucker. This shit raggedy as hell. This ain't Italian leather, nothing in this motherfucker. This is IKEA and Container Store. Don't nobody want this shit.
Yep.
No, man. That shit over
No,
and
you
done
right.
with, bro. I didn't.
Yeah. My bad. My bad. To hit you with that bullshit. Yeah, you right about that. Yeah, you right. Fucking
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I done did it,
Yeah,
man.
Mark,
So, huh?
get some rest, man.
I appreciate you.
You're enjoying your members thing.
All right, man. I'll check you out in there.
Yes, sir.
All right. All right, man. All right, man. All right, man. Good live. Went longer than I expected, but all my lives seem to go longer than I expected. So it is what it is. I'm finna send him this bread, Kelvin, and meditation. Yeah, I'm finna send Kelvin this bread. All right, y'all finna send Kelvin this bread, and then I'll catch y'all on the next show, which would be the call-in show. So if you want to call up, make sure you got your notifications turned on for the call-in show. Delayed gratification, 10-year plan. Get to the bag. I'm out.